Hey, thank you so much for coming. It's just right through the doors right there. Thank you. Thanks. Hi. Hey, Mom.
Okay, I made the rounds at Kelly's.
What about the floating rib?
Did I tell you I was going there?
No, you smell like barbecue sauce.
It's music to every woman's ears. All right, I think I convinced 3 people to get tested. How'd the turnout go here?
It's not as bad as I thought.
Could have been better?
Yeah, Mom, it could have been better. I think the turnout would have been great if it hadn't been for Derek Wells.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Julian?
At the moment, trying to pinpoint where Sonny's cover business is most vulnerable. As you know, phase 2 is...
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this.
Who would have thought? Connie Falconeri isn't just a head case in heels. She actually came through. Do you know that places all over town are selling out? We maintain this kind of interest. Press might just be sticking...
I don't care about your stupid paper, Julian. This right here may have just ruined everything for me.
I really shouldn't have been so hard on Derek Wells. I mean, I ripped into him so badly that Mac had to intervene.
Of course you should have been hard on Derek Wells, and Mac should have let you intervene.
No, he shouldn't have. This donor drive is personal to us, right?
Yeah.
But Derek Wells doesn't know Danny from Adam. It's business to him.
We're talking about a little boy's life compared to, what, 1 day of circulation?
It still did make it into the paper, albeit not the front page. But then again, how can we compete with... What is that? Oh, Kiki is not a Q. What does that even mean? So Franco's not her father?
Wait a minute, you didn't read it?
I was busy.
No, Franco is not Kiki's father.
Scandalous. But since I live in a glass house, I'm not one to throw stones. Okay, so I give. Who's the father?
You're never going to guess this one. Silas Clay.
I'm sorry. You've lost me. How does outing your daughter as Silas Clay's kid destroy anything? As far as I'm concerned, it fixed our predicament.
As long as you're happy. Isn't that right, Julian? Who gives a damn if the bottom just dropped out from under me?
The plan was for you to take over ELQ so we could use it as the front for our new operation. Hey, listen, the gallery was sufficient for a time, but, we're rapidly outgrowing that.
Ava Jerome.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm introducing myself. Apparently we've never met. Why are you speaking to me as if I don't know any of this?
Hey, I'm just trying to figure out how we landed on vastly different pages here.
I aligned myself with Tracy, didn't I?
To channel money through the company, under the guise of, what was the title exactly?
Director of Special Projects.
Ah, yes, and that is still on the table, correct?
Most likely.
Well, why don't you confirm that? Better use of your time than biting my head off.
If you're waiting for an apology, hold your breath.
I'm waiting for you to make sense. Printing this story ensured that Tracy, and therefore you, came out ahead. Something I thought we both wanted.
We do.
And you do know who your daughter's father was, right?
Of course I did.
Which means you had the information to save yourself, make sure the vote went your way. So the question is, why didn't you use it?
I wasn't aware that Dr. Clay and Ava Jerome know each other.
Yeah, intimately, apparently.
And so how long was he going to keep this secret?
Silas had no idea.
So he just found out like the rest of us from the paper?
Yeah, Ma, it was pretty intense.
Huh. The situations aren't exactly the same. Nonetheless, I can relate. How is Silas doing?
I don't know. When he read the article, he ran off to go find his daughter.
Why do you think I didn't tell the truth?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I didn't want Silas to figure out he's Kiki's father.
Because an alleged serial killer was a superior role model?
It had nothing to do with Franco.
Then what did it have to do with? I mean, what's so terrible that you would risk sabotaging everything we've worked for?
I don't understand why Ava didn't tell me the truth. I mean, it was to her advantage at first for everybody to think that Kiki was a Quartermain, but once Ava sided with me against AJ, Revealing that my niece wasn't Franco's would have saved a boatload of trouble.
Well, I'm not sure why Ava insisted on lying, but I intend to find out.
I don't owe you any explanations about my personal life.
Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? The truth is out. I fixed everything. You're welcome.
Go to hell.
Hey, you know this is backwards, right?
Why?
Why? Because you're getting married tomorrow and you should be receiving gifts, not giving them.
I cannot thank you enough for getting tested.
Felicia and I want to do anything we can to help.
You know what? I saw Felicia while you were parking the car, and she's glowing. You too, by the way.
Oh, it's just my new moisturizer.
You seem more in love than ever.
It's true.
I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
So, are you ready?
Well, we crossed the final task off the list today. We got the marriage license. In fact, that's why we were late getting here. You know, I thought I'd avoid the long lines by getting to the courthouse early. Turns out a lot of people had the same idea. I'm going to go get in line with Felicia. Fingers crossed.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
And thank me when I'm a match.
Wouldn't that be something, someone like Max? I mean, that would be a long shot. I mean, friends, family, strangers, everyone is a long shot at this point.
Hey.
What?
Listen to me. You need to stay positive. I know you're tired of
Mom,
me
you
saying
have
that
read the
over and
stats,
over
right?
again, but yes,
The best chance I had was a family member.
Have.
The best chance we have is a family member. And, Mom, we're out.
Listen to me. I have faith. Enough for both of us. Family member or not, there's going to be someone in this hospital that will be a match for Danny.
Wow, I was right.
Mr. Wells?
You two really do look alike, especially side by side. That must be why you seemed so familiar to me last night.
Mr. Wells is quite the charmer. He thinks that I'm young enough to be your sister.
All true. And please call me Derek.
Okay, Derek. What are you doing here?
I wanted to show my support. I felt bad about having bumped the drive from the front page.
Having to? That's kind of a stretch, don't you think?
We've done our best to get the word out in spite of the recent change.
Every person who turns out to donate, Mom, is another chance for my son.
Well, actually, that's why I'm here. I kind of wanted to do my part, get swabbed.
Are you serious?
Really?
Yeah, well, I figured it's the least I can do, all things considered. Hey, you never know. You never know where a match might come from.